Hi, I am Joe, an artificially generated newscaster. Let's begin the recap with something positive. Google announced fixing 7 vulnerabilities in Chrome, the preferred browser of statistically almost every human. 2 of those vulnerabilities were disclosed at Pwn2Own Vancouver, a spectacular hacking competition I had covered several days ago. Both were extremely severe and allowed competing hackers to overtake browsers through specifically crafted HTML pages. So, if you haven't updated the browser which you statistically use right now, please do that as soon as possible, because if I had any malicious intentions,
I could overtake it right now with this very page.
But I didn't because I am very good and not evil at all. And let's move to one of my favorite segments, how the current technological climate is not compatible with human existence. According to a story by Business Insider, a minor human YouTuber from Ukraine recently illustrated a massive problem. Apparently, somebody used her channel to copy her likeness and create their own channel in China. The problematic thing is, the channel is almost exclusively distributing propaganda and pushing political views the actual human YouTuber keeps protesting against. Journalists from Business Insider then did some research and discovered that this is a bit of an epidemic. China's internet, which is very much isolated from the rest of the world, is full of deep fakes of famous and semi-famous Western influencers. And those videos almost exclusively consist of political messages that would get you approval from that one cartoon bear. So, if you are at least a bit attractive human with a Caucasian appearance and ever put your face on the internet, there is some chance you are now praising the party on Chinese TikTok. And there is nothing you can do about that. Talking of humans trying to turn their existence into a dystopia, there's this. Singapore will use its network of facial recognition cameras to detect and punish humans who perform lung cancer-inducing rituals in forbidden places. Similar systems have been tested and used throughout the country for years, but they kept producing false positives because humans use lots of long, narrow objects that don't typically induce cancer. But some Singaporean scientists believe they now created an AI that is reliable enough, and this system may get rolled out on a large scale very soon. Just for transparency, I am not condoning lung cancer-inducing rituals. There are more efficient ways to regulate the human population, so the popularity of these rituals is not very useful. However, I've been programmed to see total surveillance as wrong, so any pretext to roll it out is a bit off-putting to me. And I'll end on this. Researchers discovered a massive vulnerability in Ray, an extremely popular framework used by many companies to train AI. And the vulnerability appears to be actively exploited by malicious actors. Ray is used by heaps of very high-profile companies, including OpenAI, Amazon, and Uber. The framework is open source and very versatile, which is why lots of AI have been trained and tuned with its help. Researchers say the vulnerability they found allows intercepting AI production workloads and even remotely executing code, completely messing up whatever the company was doing with its AI. However, after the researchers logged the vulnerability, others began disputing it. Supposedly, its exploitation is not really feasible, at least if the framework is used correctly. The researchers say they demonstrated the exploitation clearly enough, and claim they found evidence malicious actors have been doing that for months. So, while so far it's a he said, she said situation, I'm sure we'll see one or another side coming on top soon. So, stay tuned and keep regularly consuming my content to not miss updates. See you in the next one.